Last time on Gaming Through the Ages, I played Cubit for DOS, which had me jumping from cube to cube in order to light up all the colours on a pyramid to move to the next level while dodging some crazy looking enemies. This game looked somewhat 3D as it used isometric 2D graphics. Will this or possibly real 3D become a future trend? Keep watching to find out. Welcome to Gaming Through the Ages, the series where we start off in the 1970s and play a game from each year until we reach modern times. Phase 1 was all about consoles, but this time in Phase 2, we're exploring the evolving games and graphics of home computers. This time around, we'll be looking at Reversi for Windows 1.0. The goal of this board game is to try to fill up the board with as many of your red pieces as possible. Placing one of your counters adjacent or diagonally to an opponent's piece will turn all their pieces between their piece and your piece into your colour. Confused yet? Don't worry, let's play it now and it'll make a lot more sense. Hey guys, it's Jason here, and today we've got something a little bit different. Today in front of me I've got what apparently is called MS-DOS Executive. Now the last game we did, ran DOS and everything, but this is a little bit different to just DOS. This is apparently called Windows 1.0. It's actually the Premier Edition, so it's not the actual version that's going to be released in 1985, like the end of the year. It kind of came out in the mid-year, not came out, because it was only just for secret, just showing that their software wasn't just vaporware, but yeah, here it is. And it's not controlled just via the keyboard. Everything we've done so far has been controlled via the keyboard, text-based stuff, but you can control this via the keyboard, and this is cool because you can see all the names of the programs. Instead of, let's say there's a clock here, instead of typing clock and pressing enter, I can just go and choose clock. But there's apparently even a more convenient way than just using this keyboard. So let's have a little look at this. Now this is apparently called a computer mouse. This is not a version from the, 80s or from this time period. This is actually taken from the 21st century at some point. Not sure what year it's from. But anyway, it's got something at the back here, and if I press this button, a little light flashes up. And now it's apparently using Bluetooth technology. Now, my friend from the future tells me that this Bluetooth technology allows things to be cordless. So right now I've got what you'd call a cordless mouse, or wireless mouse, something like that. I call it cordless, he calls it wireless. So I've got the, oh, did you see that? I've got this mouse here, and if I move it up and down, this cursor on the screen goes up and down, and I can also move it side to side. Okay, so we're supposed to put a little bit of pressure here when we want to choose something. Let's put our little finger over something. Let's say this notepad. He says you do double pressure, or double click as he calls it, so let me do double pressure. Yes, I did it. Hello, I am in Windows 1.0. Okay, now we are going to try, so we click up here to get out of something. No. Oh, okay. This is just interesting. Instead of, I'm just so used to the, using the keyboard to select options and stuff, and now here we are. A new invention, a mouse, a thing to add to our collection. Well, I'm wondering in the future, will we have 5 different things to control our computer with? So we've got a keyboard, a mouse, will there be another 5 different things? Something even attached to you when you do this to control your computer, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if this evolves over time. Anyway, let's now click on this. I think this accesses all our, does it? Okay, here we go. So we've got to find something called Reversi. Now Reversi, actually, no, it's a board game. We play it at school sometimes. Reversi.exe. Okay, we're in it. So basically here, I'm apparently going to play as, at school we usually do black and white, but here it looks like it's red and blue to show all the colours in this. This is kind of cool. So let's see what we do here. So we're red, and we've got to try and overtake all the blue. So basically we place a red counter on the board, and if I put a red counter here, I'll be able to, because I've got a red counter here, over here. This is so cool, being able to point to the screen. Because before I couldn't point to the screen to you guys, but now I can. If I put a red counter right here, this blue counter, which is the computer's piece, and I'm versing a computer, that's also cool, will turn red, because I can capture its piece. So let's just try that now. If I click here. Oh, I see. Sorry, because the computer did that so fast, it kind of just switched to it. There was no animation or anything. That's something that could be worked on, some kind of an animation to show what's going on. It just kind of threw me off a bit. So what I did is I did that. I made it red, but straight away as soon as I had my turn, the computer had its turn and put a blue piece here, which turned my piece red. So I'm going to try to capture the blue piece. So I'm going to put my piece here. So I captured that, but it just captured my piece here. So far, it's 4 all. We've both got 4 pieces. One thing I do know about reverse is you definitely want to try and get an edge piece. Like, corners are apparently the best, but edges are good too. So I got an edge piece and then the computer got an edge piece. Okay, we're going to try this now. So I'm going to put it here and it should capture that. Maybe I can try and capture 2. Every time I capture one, it gets one. Oh, this is bad. If I could capture that piece there, then place one over here, that's what I need to do. Because if it gets a complete row, I'm going to be kind of stuck here. So let's, in fact, here we go. I'm going to try and capture, because that goes diagonal. I'm going to try and capture this. Oh, crud. Oh, but if I go there, this computer is smart. I was going to try and capture all its pieces. So now it's got a whole row of blue, which is not good at all. Okay, let's try and capture this piece, and then try and get down to there. Every time I try and do something, the computer has its turn straight after me. Okay, wait. We've got... we got those. What if if I put this there, I can capture those in that row. Oh, but then it just took all of those in that row. Skill, what is this skill at? It must be at, like, advanced. Beginner. Alright. So we're already playing on the easiest. Okay. So I guess I can't get out of this one. I've got to try and win this. Okay. Let's... get that piece. But what would that give me? I'm trying to get an edge piece, to be honest. Okay, well, let's just get in here then. Stop. It's getting all these corner pieces that I want. Where should I go next? Okay, actually, I know how to get a corner piece. I can go here. So I can grab that. Yep. Oh, but then it just stole it from me. If I get here... and here, and here. I'm gonna get there. Okay, there we go. I got some kind of an edge piece. Oh, it got a corner piece though. Those are the best, spots to get. Okay, next up we are gonna do a jump to here, a jump to there. It always gets the corner pieces. I want to get a corner piece. If I do a jump to there, it can't get a corner piece yet. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't get near there and get a corner piece. What can I do now? I'm going to try and jump to there. How many blues does he have? I didn't see what he did, and now he's got 3 corner pieces. I don't think there's really any chance of me winning this now. I'm kind of screwed. Well, I've got all of those. I now can't do anything with those because there's no gaps. So I can't steal any more pieces. These rows are now kind of locked in. Okay, so I'm pretty much boxed in now. There's nowhere I can really go. We've pretty much used up all the space on the board. And every time I click somewhere... Okay, so I lost by 40. Like, he literally has 40 more pieces than I do. Just hopeless. So I'm going to try that again. Let's just see how this goes. As we play this, let's just have a quick little talk about the graphics. I'm just going to be clicking around in spots here. I'm not really, thinking about much as I'm playing this right now. I'm just kind of looking at this. So some things here. This does not seem like a fully up to scratch game. I feel like with Qbert and stuff, we kind of saw a bit better than this. This is kind of using, it's still 2D, you can see, but it's trying to do like a fake as if this is a 3D board, and then there's a little shadow here. You can see that shadow kind of at the side there. It's not a real shadow, this is all just, fake. It's not actual 3D or anything. But it was interesting to kind of see and notice that. The counters are just a solid colour. They're circular, but obviously they're just, a very solid basic colour. There's not much going on with the counters overall. Wow, the computer actually passed there. Wow, I can't believe how much of the screen I've actually got at this point in the game. This is actually the one time things are going okay for me. Yeah, that won't last long. Oh. Okay, that is about as close as we're going to get. I lost by 4. I think that's pretty good. Computers, though, are unbeatable. As you can see, I've done all that. And this is on beginner mode, and I still cannot beat this computer. I got very close though. But as you can see, just on the top of graphics, they're very basic, just plain, solid colours. There's no textures, none of that going on here. It's just solid colours, and that's all we're really seeing here. Overall, it'll be interesting to see if there are any, future board games that we kind of see. Maybe ones that haven't even been invented in my time period. But Reversi's been around since the late 1800s. It's a bit of an oldie. Actually, look at this. Wait. If I go up here, I'm going to steal all of those pieces. Yes. Okay, do you know what? This is cool because we are winning. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7. He's only got 3. We've got this. How am I gonna... If I can get that, because I don't want him to steal my 3 pieces here, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, but he put 1 there. Oh, but now he can steal my 3 pieces. This game is so... Okay, wait. I know I'm gonna do that so he can't steal any of... There. Ah, he stole that row. That's exactly what I did not want him to do. And he's in an edge. Okay, well, I'm going to steal that row. Ah, okay, we're going to get this corner. We've got to get this corner. Actually, can I lock... Okay, that row's kind of locked in. Oh, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've both got 11 now. How did he catch up to me? Got that corner! How did he get the corner? Oh, he always gets the corners. So unfair. Oh, he is dominating me again. I do 1 click and then I don't even know what move he's done because he's already like takes over that whole part of the board. This just went from bad to worse. I was like ahead and now I'm behind. Lost by 26. Well, that is a lot better than I did before, okay? If I had 14 more of these pieces my colour, then I would have won. I just need 14 more. I'm going to try that again. Okay, 26 is better than 40. Let's just try that again. And to think this is on beginner. What's novice, expert and master going to be like? I'm not going to do those. Not at all. No, look at this. He's in a position. He's got a blue there, right? He can just hop over my red and get that corner. How does he always get a position where he can get the corners? Don't get it. Knew you were going to do that. See, he always he plans it somehow to get those corners. Oh, it drives me nuts. Oh, look at this. 1 red here and then I can grab this whole row. Yes, that was good. Okay. Or I can grab this whole... Oh, but if I grab that row, he's going to get a corner. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I knew you were going to get that corner, but... I didn't know what else to do. You got a whole row there. I lost by 40 Oh my gosh, okay. This is just impossible. And it got all 4 corners. The computer just knows how to... I don't know how it does it, but it just knows how to get the corners. My gosh. If I go there, it's going to get that corner. If I put it there, then it'll do a little jump over. Not a jump, but it'll capture my piece and it'll get a corner. So I'm not going there. I'm not giving it the privilege of having a corner. No way. How did it get that corner? I wasn't even watching. It always gets the corners. Okay, well that was a lot closer. There I only lost by 16. I want to get a corner though. Oh, he's going to get that corner because he can just place a piece there. If I could stop him from placing that piece there, what can I do to stop him? Because he's got a blue piece here, so he just needs to place something there. So if I can get rid of that blue piece, does he... Oh, now he's got another blue piece there. Can I get rid of that blue piece? So that's the blue piece there that I need to get rid of. But it doesn't look like there's any way I can get rid of it. That corner is his. Okay. Now I'm stuck. I have to go there. And it's got that corner. Oh. Oh, look at that! You lost by 6. That was close. I'm kind of dominating right now. He's only got 4 pieces and I've got way more, but as I know from Reversi, things can change, can reverse pretty quickly. There we go. Got a whole strip. Another whole strip. Oh, I didn't even see that. He took that whole chunk out of the side of the map. Oh, and now he's going to get this piece somehow. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to get that corner piece now. Oh, he got... Oh, he's so good at this. Oh, I got a corner for once. I actually got a corner. But that time I lost by 30, but at least I got one corner. I think I'm just going to have one more go, and if I can't do it, I'm going to give up. I lost by 50. I'm obviously not getting any better at this. I obviously can't seem to do this. Even though the skill, as you can see, is set to beginner. You've got beginner, novice, expert. I'd hate to see what master is like, but this absolutely, it's almost, I feel like what's being coded here is some Reversi board game ingenious thing that just knows every move possible, and based on whatever move you do, it always knows how to win. And it's in beginner mode. So, if computers are going to start taking over board games, humans have no chance, in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me just, like, fail, just miserably fail, and just be unable to do this board game at all. I just... But at the same time, I'm no Reversi expert or anything, but at the same time, beginner. You would expect I'd be able to win on at least beginner, but there we go. It seems that computers are now going to start taking over board games. I've tried this probably about 20 games of Reversi. I've been unable to beat it at all. On beginner mode, I actually think this is just a smart computer. It's impossible. I guess that'll be the end of this episode, and I will see you in the next episode. So where to next from here? The year in the next episode will be 1986, which like usual introduced some new stuff. Apple released their final computer in the Apple II line, known as the Apple II GS. The GS in the name stands for Graphics and Sound, referring to its enhanced multimedia hardware. This computer was quite different to the previous Apple II models, as it was the first Apple computer to use a graphical user interface with the Pro-DOS operating system, and it supported mouse use. Also, Atari released their second computer in their ST line, known as the 1040 ST. This computer was the first personal computer to ship with a megabyte of RAM in the base configuration, and also the first with a cost per kilobyte of less than $1 US. Anyway, for the next episode, pick a game made in 1986 for the Atari ST, IBM PC, Macintosh 512K, or Commodore 64. Remember to leave a comment under this video to vote, and if you're a Patreon, vote on Patreon to have your vote count as 3 times more. I'll see you in the next episode of Gaming Through the Ages.